Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video. My camera just automatically started, as sometimes it does, and usually I take that as my cue to go ahead and get started before you don't make this video. So I was just getting everything together here, making sure the lighting was okay. It is a little bit dim in this room. I don't like using my overhead lighting. I've got my little tea lights turned on, plugged in, turned on. Anyway, that's beside the point. So I am back with another video because look, the divine has been coming through like that. Okay, I have been getting downloads, definitely downloads today. This is going to be another video for the Divine Feminine Collective. Okay, so to start off, so every morning I do my gratitude and I do meditation every morning. Okay, and this morning I woke up, I was in meditation, and I don't always get visualizations in my meditation, but this morning what I saw in my meditation was women of just a bunch of different women in meditation, auras glowing. Okay, and I wrote down notes, so you're gonna see me looking down at my notebook. Auras glowing. Auras are magnetic. These women were doing yoga, moving energy, doing yoga, qigong, tai chi, just moving our bodies, right? And the message that came through was that the Divine Feminine Collective, taking a step back from your Divine Masculine, is bringing your aura, is causing your aura to glow. It's causing your aura to be magnetic. It's bringing in everything that you want, everything that you desire. Okay, I mean, it was like, wow, this is yummy. Okay, this is like 9 of Cups energy, 10 of Cups energy. What am I talking about? 10 of Cups energy, honey. 10 of Pentacles energy. Like, everything is coming in, everything that you desire. So whatever we're doing as a Divine Feminine Collective at this time, we need to continue. We need to hold our own. Okay, and there's more that's come through. So a little bit about me. I am an intuitive, psychic intuitive. My most dominant Claire, and the only reason I say it's my most dominant Claire is because it's the Claire that I've had for ever, even before I've kind of come into knowing that this was a Claire, and that is clairaudience. So I get, like, I hear things, right? And then I'm also clairsentient, very dominantly clairsentient as well. And then the other Claire, I do have pretty much all the Claires, okay? But those are the ones that are most dominant to me. And the reason I say that is because in some of these downloads that it came in through music. So I get a lot of like song downloads. So this might resonate with you. If you found this video, you might be very clairaudient, clairsentient, predominantly. So if you are, then this video is for you as well. Okay. So the first message, the first download that came through, I was driving in my car today, doing my errand run, okay? And I was listening to my playlist, okay? And songs were coming through that I hadn't heard in a long time. And I'm like, this is different, you know? These are some older songs, kind of like the beginning of my journey type songs. And then a song came through and a download came through. Boom. Okay. So the song was, and this is from the Divine Masculine Collective. So I have been pulling in all day. Okay. all day messages from the Divine Feminine Collective and messages from the Divine Masculine Collective. Definitely feeling into those energies very strongly today. So I'm going to go kind of back and forth between the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. I'm just going based on the way that the messages came in. Okay, so the first thing that came in was from the Divine Masculine Collective, and the song. So if you want to look up the song, it is hopefully this is the name of the song, "Never Know" by Teddy Swims. When did your heart let me go? Then some things I'll never know. I can fool my senses for a little while. Okay, so that's the song, okay? So if you Google some of those lyrics, hopefully that's the name of the song. I did not look this up, unfortunately. I should have looked that up, but I didn't look it up. I just wrote it down, okay? So that song came through. So the Divine Masculine Collective is really in their feelings, baby, okay? They are in their feelings. They are in the feels. They are definitely feeling the Divine Feminine Collective. They are reaching out. You might be noticing that your Divine Masculine, if you have disconnected from your Divine Masculine recently, okay, this is probably going to resonate more so for the Divine Feminine Collective that has disconnected recently. Now, it could be, let me back that up, because I'm getting, this actually could be for Divine Feminines that have disconnected, that have been disconnected from their masculines, and for whatever reason their masculine is starting to come online, okay? Your masculine is starting to come online. I'm getting that very strongly. Here are, so numbers that you might be seeing with that particular message is 222 and 3113. 222, okay? That has been a huge number today, okay? It's been, 222 has been all across the board, okay? Also with the Divine Masculine, actually, let's go, I'm going to move to the Divine Feminine Collective. Just want to make sure that there's nothing else pulling through with that message. Yeah, that's pretty much a message for that song. So listen to the song. You might get some downloads if you listen to that song. It's a very popular song, so I'm pretty sure most of you know it, but maybe listen to it again, or if you've heard it. If you've heard this song recently, this message is for you. And if you haven't heard the song, definitely listen to it. Listen to the lyrics. This is your masculine coming through. You know, take it as you wish, okay? The other song that came through, and this is for the Divine Feminine Collective, okay? Divine Feminine Collective. You ladies are really in your power right now, okay? So this song was, I believe this is the name of the song, is Made for Me. And it is by, I did not write down the artist for this song. Twin, where have you been? That song. Nobody knows me like you do. Look, I'm not a singer, okay? I'm just giving you lyrics. Nobody gonna love me quite like you can. You know. Okay, so Google some of those lyrics. Make sure that's the name of the song. If you don't know the song, listen to the song. And here's what came through for this particular download. And this was that, so here's the thing about this twin flame journey. And this is something that I have felt within myself at different parts of my journey for most of this journey, okay, is that we are not going to be able to find someone that is like our twin flame, right? We're never going to be able to find this love that we have for our twin flame, right? And the specific message I have is that the ego would like for us to think that we can't find the love as deep as the love of our twin flame, okay? But that is just the ego, okay? That's the ego telling us, like, look, this twin flame, you are not going to be able to find someone like him or like her again, your divine masculine, right? But that is definitely the ego, okay? I'm here to tell you right now, this is coming from the divine. That's definitely the ego. You might not be able to find someone with the same intensity, okay, as your divine masculine, but you are absolutely 100% unequivocally, okay, unequivocally going to find someone who mirrors back to you that love, that devotion, that unconditional energy, love energy that you have within yourself for yourself. You will definitely find that it's going to mirror back to you, okay? So there are I'm hearing in my mind, Spirit's telling me countless. There are countless people out here that are wanting to be in your energy, divine feminine, that are willing to give to you, that are willing to be that person for you, okay? But what we have to do is open our hearts. We have to be heart open. We have to be willing to let that in, okay? And I'm telling this to myself too. These messages, look, these messages are reciprocal, okay? I'm giving it to you and I'm also giving it to me. It's going back the same, okay? Yes. Now, there will be some feminines, okay, that may be triggered by this message, okay? So let me give you that caveat before I go into this. What's important to note is that not all twin flames, and I know that some of you have heard this before, okay? Especially if you're at the point where you have started to disconnect from your masculine. Not all twin flames are meant to be together. Some of us are just meant to activate one another, and that is the sole purpose of us meeting one another, okay? The intensity, the draw, the attraction, the magnetism, all of that was divinely orchestrated so that we come online, right? We come online, we come into our abilities, we come into our sovereignty, we come into our knowing of how powerful and how radiant and how magnificent and how loving and how worthy we are, right? And we activate that within the masculine collective as well. So it's a back and forth, right? It's a back and forth, it's a push and pull. Ultimately, it gets us to this point where we don't need to have that relationship in order to feel whole, right? We don't need to have our masculine in order to feel whole. That's even if we come into union with our masculine, into physical 3-dimensional union, okay? Because some of us can have a 5D union with our divine masculine. There are divine feminines out there that are in union with their divine masculine in the 5D. I definitely have a connection with my divine masculine's higher self. So we do have my higher self and my divine masculine's higher self is, in union. So, and I also feel into the energies of my higher self and his higher self. So it does get very quantum. If you found this video, you're very aware of a lot of these things. And if you're not, maybe we'll get into it on another video. But we're not all meant to come into union with our divine masculine, okay? If you are triggered by this, because I know back in the beginning of my journey, when I heard these things, I was very triggered. Okay. I was very triggered. I was like, wait, what do you mean? So if you are triggered by this, just know that it's a journey, it's a growth process, and you'll get there. Okay. And then also, here's the other thing as well. This is coming from the Divine Masculine Collective, is some of this energy that, we will never find another love as deep as our Divine Masculines, and they're the only ones for us, and we need to wait for them for as long as we both shall live. Okay, that is also something that is coming from the Divine Masculine Collective. Okay, that is felt from the Divine Masculine Collective. 777, 717, 117, 717. Those are confirmation. If you're seeing those numbers, if you see those numbers right now, that's coming from your Divine Masculine, honey. Okay, so just know that this is not that's not our energy. Sometimes that is not our energy that is being projected onto us. Okay, come back into yourself, center yourself, ground yourself, continue doing your yoga, continue doing your meditations, continue connecting to Gaia, continue creating. All of that is helping you to move that energy around. Okay, and not have our Divine Masculines all up in our headspace. Okay. And then the last thing that came through was another song, and this is from the Divine Masculine Collective as well. And that song and artist, which I actually do have, because this was a song that I was not familiar with and I had to look it up. Okay. And that is Teddy Swims' Suitcase. Okay. That song, that's a good song. Okay, that's a good song. And I was like, wait a minute, what? The Divine Masculine Collective right now, they are in the process of figuring it all out, okay? And the message for them is they're not yet ready. They're asking for a little bit more space and a little bit more time. Okay, 555 and 999. 999 is a huge confirmation. Okay, if you're seeing 999, this message is your Divine Masculine reaching out to you. Okay, 555 and 999, your Divine Masculine. If you're seeing those numbers, your Divine Masculine is wanting you to give them a little bit more space and a little bit more time. They've got a lot of baggage. They're trying to clear out the energy, or not clear out the energy. They're trying to clear out their lives. They're trying to figure it all out. They are feeling you immensely, okay? They are feeling you immensely. They are wanting to move towards you. But they do need more space and they do need more time to figure it all out. They're asking you to give them more space and more time. And look, you can take this or leave this, okay? If it resonates for you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. But the numbers for confirmation on that is 555 and 999. Those were the messages that came through, okay? I did want to go ahead and pull a card. I was trying to decide, am I going to pull a card? Am I not going to pull a card? I'm going to pull a card for the Divine Feminine Collective as well. You ladies are just, like when I feel into the energy of the Divine Feminine Collective, it's so empowering. Okay. You ladies, okay, are so strong. And the Divine Masculines feeling it. They are really feeling it, okay? They are in their fields. All right. So, can we get a card, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine Collective? Can we get a card for the Divine Feminine Collective, please? What do you want the Divine Feminine Collective to know regarding this message, please, Holy Spirit? Okay, so we've got Medicine Circle, the number 1. Okay, hello. Beginnings, honey, beginnings. Oh, I should show you. So take a look at the card. Some of these might be confirmations for you. The number 1 could be a confirmation for you. You may be seeing fish. It looks like it reminds me of the Pisces fish, okay? And we are coming up onto the Pisces, what is it? The total lunar eclipse in Pisces, okay? Is it in Pisces? Yes, I believe so. We've got eagles, a fox, blue jays, and a bear. So, and a lotus flower. I believe that's a lotus flower on her head. So those are your confirmations. I'm going to read really quickly. This oracle deck is the Medicine Heart Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild, I believe. Yes, Alana Fairchild. An amazing deck, okay? If you do not have this deck, I recommend getting it. The messages that come through are so beautiful. And they are lengthy, okay? Look at this book. So I'm not going to read the entire message for this. I'm going to read the first part of it, because usually that'll give you what you need. So it says, Medicine Circle protects you, holding you safe within sacred healing space, okay? Within the circle, you can become clear within your own heart and mind, and then ask the universe for signs and support. There is guidance for you to help you resolve a matter of concern and discover the divine pathway meant for you. The universe knows what you need and is leading you there even now. Enter fully into your sacred healing journey and you will recognize the gift, the guidance, and the way. I love that. The divine is here for us, honey. They are here. They are giving us guidance. They are leading us on our journey. The Divine Feminine Collective is waking up to new spiritual gifts as well. My gifts are coming online like, I don't even know, like lightning, okay? So a lot of, and I think this is a collective energy, right? They're here, they're leading us, they're giving us signs, they're giving us synchronicities. Continue to ground your energy, continue to move your energy using your practice, your movement practice. If it's dancing, if it's yoga, if it's qigong, if it's tai chi, whatever it is, continue doing those practices, because that is allowing your body, your vessel to pull in these codes from the divine, from source energy, so that they can get our bodies to where we need it in order to receive the messages, to receive the light codes, okay? Drink lots of water, eat high vibrational foods, and allow your vessel to be that conduit for the divine. Okay, that is it. I think I've talked long enough. Thank you so much for your energy, Divine Feminines, Divine Masculine as well. I'm definitely pulling their energy. They're working on their sacral. I wanted to say their solar plexus, but I guess they're working on their sacral chakra as well. Okay, nothing is an accident. 333. So yes, they're working on their sacral. They're working on their solar plexus as well. So more space, more time. That song is just playing over and over in my mind. So anyways, thank you so much for your energy. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment on the video, like if you've got something to say, if you've got, if any of this resonates with you, please let me know. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye guys.